Woo. Good morning, folks. I wish you just got to see the past 5 minutes behind the scenes over here, because boy, was it hilarious. Getting flamed for my outfit. What else is new? God forbid you guys had an ounce of originality around here. Like, it's so cool to be you and wear what you want, even if that is a 5,000-pound coat and a pair of 1970s J. Crew sailor pants. Like, so be it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I insult your black t-shirt and jeans from Goodwill? Like, honestly, dude.
From Goodwill, so now they're from Goodwill.
The shirt looks a little tight, too.
It is. And not in a good way.
It's almost Friday. Thank God. Gotta get out of here. I'm just kidding. Morning, Maria. Happy Friday Eve. Corey, I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. What's up?
Well, I don't think you've been hosting.
I hosted Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wait, what day of the week? I hosted Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah, I don't think I did Tuesday.
Ugh, boring.
Yeah.
What are you up to? What are you guys up to this weekend? What am I doing this weekend? Nothing, thank God. Hashtag blessed. I kind of want to go to Vegas. I know, right? Maybe for my birthday. I've been having this idea. You guys know I love to cook. And I feel like I haven't really had a lot of time because I just come home from work and then I'm like 4,000 pounds and lazy and just like eat whatever's in the fridge. But I really want to host a dinner party at my house with my with my friends from work. And I just want attention. Like, I just want everyone to like come to my house and like it's all about me. Like, I'm making you guys dinner. But I feel like it'd be really fun to see like everyone outside of work, like in my house. You know what I mean? So I've been pondering that. I was like, maybe we'll do chicken cutlet night or something at my place soon. Yeah. Somebody said, loving her coat. Thanks. Yeah. Oh my God, people would love to see my Vegas fit. I have good clothes for Vegas. I think my general wardrobe is mostly statement pieces. That if you wear enough statement pieces, it creates just kind of like a chill outfit. Like, two wrongs make a right. I believe that's the saying. Oh, somebody said, hi, Hidden Corey.
What's up, everybody?
He's saying, what's up? Would you eat chicken cutlets if I cooked them?
I would do anything for a chicken cutlet.
All right, I'll make them. I make them fire. And I take the hammer out of the toolbox and I get them really thin. We're no joke. Oh, Gary wants to know, how's my dog? He's so freaking cute. It's insane. This is Myth with him this morning. Look at his little shadow. He looks like Gromit from Wallace and Gromit. He's so little. Ow. He's low-key like a major ass, though. He's so like bitey, and he's really, you know.
He's young.
He's young. He's just a kid. He's really disrespectful of the space right now. We gotta really teach him some, you know, respect. He's learning. I got my car situation fixed. Shout out JD for driving me to Starbucks, and then shout out to Roberto at AutoZone for replacing my battery for the low, low price of $393. Yeah, not good. They were like, have you ever changed this car battery before? It's like a 10-year-old car. I was like, no. And the guy's like, 2 more days, your car would have exploded. Yeah, I picked the like option though that would last the most.
Okay.
I kind of highballed.
Yeah, okay.
I
Make
bouged
sure you didn't get got.
I bouged out. Yeah, no, I called my dad first. I was like, these people trying to scam me. My dad's like, no, that's the one you gotta get. It was like $250 for a car battery, or like the gel deluxe, ultra corroded free, whatever BS. Yeah. So he said, yay, JD and Roberto. Low-key squad. For the low, low price. I have been, I don't even want to say obsessed is the word. I've been infatuated with this RFK Jr. raccoon penis story. If you're unfamiliar, one, go check out the video I made on it, obviously. And I can't stop thinking about what the hell do you study? So if you don't know, RFK Jr. is driving on the highway, the interstate, if you will, sees a roadkill raccoon, family in the car, is like, you know what I'm gonna do? Pull the hell over and cut this thing's wang off. That's exactly what he does. His kids are waiting in the car. He cuts the nards off the raccoon to study them for later. Again, I don't know like what you have to learn from that or what tools you actively keep on you to accomplish a surgical procedure of that manner, if you will, it's been blowing my mind. I heard a rumor, not a rumor, a fact, that people use raccoon parts to, as like a toothpick.
That's
You can pan to Devin, he has one in right now. The raccoon penis in your mouth that you're picking your teeth with. Yeah.
Great camera work.
Fresh cut from the 405. Yeah, don't know what's going on. What is on my shirt? 1971 Sea Festival, and I got the pants to match. Don't even worry about it. After he studied it, he ate it. I don't think that's true, and I feel nauseous even reading that comment, so thanks for that one. Yeah. Someone goes, ew, poor raccoon, so gross, ew, yeah. It's just bizarre. You can find my raccoon video on TMZ's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, if you're into social media of that nature. There's some for everyone over here. But yeah. Oh my God, somebody has a really nice comment. I think Talia would make a great president. Sean Robinson, boy, do I agree. Give me like 15 more years and I can do it. I think my platform would be too woke for you all. I don't think that's what y'all want. Oh my God, Brandon wants to know, how is it meeting The Miz? Big fan of his ever since he was on The Real World. I was kind of starstruck, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't happen to me often. But I was like, that's The Miz. I felt like 8 years old. He was awesome. Check out the band Dead Kennedy. It's a punk band. I will do that. Oh my God, Pete Hegseth quoting the Pulp Fiction prayer is so entertaining. I agree with you. Yeah, that was insane. I opened that this morning. It's giving when Melania ripped off Michelle Obama's speech. You guys remember that? When she literally just read Michiobe's speech verbatim. This is something that happens to me often, actually. Sidebar. I get Jon Favreau, Obama's speechwriter, and Jon Favreau, Elf, confused way too often. Like, Jon Favreau, obviously known for his hit movie Elf, and that's all he's known for.
Because if he says,
But,
like, oh.
okay, enough of that. Those are the only two situations that I know a Jon Favreau in, and I get them both confused. I'm like, oh, Jon Favreau, he did Obama's speeches and Elf. He's an incredible guy. Yeah. Gary's to tell you, hear the news, I am getting married to my girlfriend Nikki someday. That is incredible, mazel tov. OMG, that's where I know him from. I was like, The Miz looks familiar, but not in a wrestling way. Yeah, Real World. Let's see. Talia, when I went to WrestleMania at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, The Miz was in the main event versus John Cena. Hell yeah. I mean, I love when everything around here is on full volume all the time. It's truly, well, it doesn't help that the people that work in that corner are 112. Like, come on. TMZ was mentioned on The View today. I did not see that yet. Yeah. More Miz stuff. Hey, Monique. Talia back on with her big attitude. I know I had a lot of caffeine this morning. I'm feeling pretty sassy. I think you missed our little Kiki over here before. We were just it was like roast central. I could keep up, don't worry. Talia for president, yeah. Wait, people telling me I got scammed with the battery. Uh-oh. Let me call Roberto, because he made it seem like I was getting a sweet deal. Not gonna be good. I'm gonna take Charles with me. Like, my dad said you scammed me. Like, ma'am, please leave. Talia, what is too much info? I see TMZ post on there now. It's like our little, like Gen Z pop culture fun social media vibe. Yeah. Go smash that follow button. Turn on post notifications. It's good. Talia in the house. No. I've been making a playlist. I actually really want your guys' opinions on this. I've been making a playlist called The Worst Songs You've Ever Heard in Your Life. And I'm not flaming any particular artists or whatever. It's just like songs that you hear maybe when you're, you know, like super hungover in TJ Maxx and you're like, who wrote this shit? So it starts off, Honey, I'm Good, Andy Grammer. So nah, nah, honey, I'm good. I could hate that one. Geronimo, so say Geronimo. We have Shut Up and Dance. I Will Wait, Mumford & Sons. Home by Philip Phillips. Brave, so say what you wanna say. Yeah, Moves Like Jagger, obviously. Counting Stars, Good Life, One Republic. So if you have any songs that you're like, I actually get this visceral, upsetting feeling in my stomach when this song comes on. What? Unboxing haul? Wait.
It's over.
Oh. You just wanted 5 seconds about you? Sorry.
For a minute, if you
I was too busy singing the word. Do you have any, actually, we'll bring this over to you. I feel like you have bad taste in music. I'm making a compilation called The Worst Songs You've Ever Heard in Your Life.
Uh-huh.
We have, just for example, a bar song by Shabuzi. We have Moves Like Jagger, Honey, I'm Good.
Me,
Home.
Taylor Swift.
I'll put Me on there. Fight Song by Rachel Platten. We Are Young on there.
We Are Young by Fun?
Yeah.
Get that off immediately. That's my jam. That's like...
I have, this one might be controversial. I have Where Is My Husband on there. Baby. Best day of my
but
life.
Are you just like
songs
recent
that
and it's
you
overplayed? Is that like for you?
just like, yeah, those songs, like you get that feeling in your stomach. Like when Honey, I'm Good comes on, I get a little nauseous.
Interesting.
Oh, see, I like that one actually. Yeah, like anything like Mumford & Sons, One Republic, Imagine Dragons.
So you just have a particular taste that you're against. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just doing like like millennial, like stomp clap, hippie burger, skinny jeans, $400 milkshake vibe. So let me know if you guys have any songs to add to that list. Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah,
Corey, that one's brutal. Somebody goes, Grammy nominated songs. Okay. Somebody said, oh yeah, it's the fight song, LMAO. Anything by Train.
Yeah.
Dance Monkey. I forgot about Dance Monkey. Somebody goes, that one makes me throw up. Wait, I'm literally actively putting Dance Monkey on there right now. So Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey, whoa. Should I have the Kids Bop version too? That song's so bad. Oh my God, it's so funny.
I love to hate things. This is going for hours.
That's the problem, is like, somebody said good songs, you're annoying. Uh-oh. TMZ dropped the playlist in the chat. Okay, I will. I want to make it like collabby so you guys can, don't stalk me on Apple Music though. I go through phases with my music where, you know, I really love like classic rock, like Grateful Dead, like lots of like folk, bluegrass, whatever. Going through a major, if you didn't know, I'm also really into like heavy dubstep, EDM. Like Subtronics this weekend blew my mind. Like I love that stuff. And so I'm like kind of back in that phase where it's like getting kind of maybe weird again. So don't judge my Apple Music, but you know I'm gonna drop that playlist for y'all. You just sent me one? Okay, I'm really excited, thank you. Share I feel like a grandmother. I'm like, how do I share the playlist? Copy a link? Copy? What did Liam just send me? Geronimo is the first one on the playlist. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Okay. I just sent it. It's a link there. I don't know how to do that. I love Peter, Paul, and Mary, somebody asked. Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie Drexel. I am a deadhead. Going since I was a baby. Oh my God, what about Baby Shark? That's such a good one. Fiend by Travis Scott. Fiend. You know what movie? Oh my God, So Rude. Why you gotta be so rude? This is my favorite dance move right now. It's on TikTok. Like, what is that, you guys? What are we doing? I don't know if you guys are on that side of TikTok. I know I'm a little bit younger. But this is the fun. Like, what's up with that? Oh, God. God. Friday by Rebecca Black. So classic. So, yeah. TMZ goes, yo, wait, Talia, did you want a poll? Oh, yes. Do we have, does somebody have, I want a poll of, we talked about Kevin Hart this morning and his, I want a poll on the Kevin Hart wax figure. We did I wonder if I have the picture anywhere. Oh, why you gotta be so rude? Okay. Let me pull up this. Can I show this? I don't know if I can show it. Basically, look up the wax figure of Kevin Hart in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and tell me if you think it looks like him. We talked to him this morning. Somebody's like, it looks like somebody like whispered his name into the wax before they made it. Like, there's no way that it's him. And we got him out, and he was basically like, yeah, clearly somebody free-handed this. Like, they've never seen me in my life. It is so funny. So I would love a poll if you think the Kevin Hart Pigeon Forge, Tennessee Hollywood Wax Museum figure looks like him. Yes or no? Somebody goes, it's called the stinky fart dance. God, I have so much fun here. Whew. Whew, gotta calm down. Okay, yeah, it is a life-size Kevin Hart, which is also a fun-size Kevin Hart. Sorry. Oh my God, Danny Fan is flaming me. She goes, Talia, Kay is busy enough. Please just host the damn show. Does the wax statue look like him? No, it does not. And if you say yes, I'm gonna get upset. Okay, good. It's looking pretty. Whoever voted yes, you gotta get your eyes checked. Let me, since you wanna know what stories we're talking about today, I'll pull those up for you, Danny Fan. TMZ Live here. I've been slipping into this accent recently. I don't really know what it is. I think it's like a Minnesota mom who has a daughter who attends USC and maybe is like the president of Alpha Phi. Okay. TMZ Live Rundown. We will be talking about the RFK raccoon, duh. And David Charvet hitting that dog. Uh-oh. Tiger Woods. Little Brianna chicken fry drama for you there. If you've been following the Alex v. Dave Portnoy v. Brianna chicken fry drama. I saw someone request a Tim's Rejects in there. Today might be your lucky day. But yeah. You know, that's what we got. I'm just moving over to this side now. Oh, why you gotta be so rude? Gosh, should we do karaoke at my house instead of a dinner party? With chicken cutlets. I'll make you a chicken cutlet, don't worry about it. My first week working here, I was worried that nobody liked me because duh, nobody did. They still don't, but I would bring in chicken cutlets for like my whole little pot over there. Like every day. Whatever I made for dinner, I would also then make for the rest of the team for lunch. So like maybe I can bribe them. And it worked. So, yeah. You're in a cesspool of different accents in LA. Probably. That is so true. Talia, is that fake fur? Yes, of course. I was thinking, and not to get graphic now, but as you know, my Sadie dog recently passed, and I would have loved a fur coat with her, but she's... Hey, morning, Harv.
Morning.
What's up?
Boy, our DC crew is
Killing
in
it.
high gear today.
Yeah, they are. Somebody was commenting they saw them on The View this morning.
Yeah, they did a big thing on The View. They're getting requests.
That's awesome.
By everybody to be on their shows and whatnot.
That's awesome.
I'm going to start putting them on.
Yeah, you should.
I just wanted them to get settled first.
And look at them now. They've been there, what, like only a week?
They've been there, this is their 4th day.
That's crazy.
Oh, they've got
Nuts.
we got this thing, Wait till you see Jacob. We're going to do something that he did with Lauren Boebert today. It's hysterical.
I'm excited to see it. The people have been kind of up in arms about the RFK Jr. video.
Oh my God.
How
That's
great
the
is
other
that?
thing. It's just great.
I read that and it didn't even shock me at first.
I know.
It's just ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah, not good.
Nope.
We were talking about that this morning.
Oh, can you kill my mic?
Hey, me again. Oh, hey, Brandon, what's up? Hey, Anakin. What are some of our lunch options today? Ugh, I don't want to. I don't want to. Charles, morning. What is... I'm going to ask... I feel like Charles and Eric Colley probably have the worst songs for me because they know music really well. I'll get back there.
I know the
Yeah.
video though, like in like Flintstone outfits and so dumb. It used to be a hit.
Ooh, Ooga Chaka.
Yeah,
I
is that
can't
it?
stop this feeling. That one?
Does it go into like a jungle beat?
Deepens. Ooga Chaka,
Yeah.
Ooga. What is that song? That's like a classic, I believe. I know, I'm serious. It was like in Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. Dude, I don't know.
So, right. It was from like the 90s.
Can we get... What? Oh my god. Well, good morning, everyone.
I might be alone on this, but the Macarena is terrible.
The Macarena is obviously on there already. Don't you fret it. Oh my god, somebody say... Did she just say she wanted her dead dog's fur as a jacket? Duh.
I'm noticing.
Oh. There he is. Jamie P. Johnson, I do still owe you a signature. Next time you win a shirt. Oh, hooked on a feeling. Somebody said be careful. Oh, Josh just slacked me. Hooked on a feeling. Thank you, Josh. Someone just slacked me. Someone recently died from an Alani Nu. So with that, if it's my time, it's my time. Hey, Harvey. What are you up to this morning?
A lot.
Okay. Not helpful. We were talking about some songs that are really well known, but maybe the worst. Some songs. Oh, what do you want for lunch today?
Yeah, no, I'm looking.
These steps are comfortable. I never really stand up here.
A chicken wrap with
Ooh.
cucumbers, tomato, hummus, and spicy mayo. That's interesting.
That sounds good. Kind of like a Greek thing going on.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
All right.
Oh, T-bone steak. I don't think so.
I'm making ribeyes tonight. I'll bring you one tomorrow for lunch.
This is a lot of food.
That bowl sounds good. Kind of like a Greek thing.
That wasn't a bowl.
Wrap, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't listen.
Yeah, this is too much.
What about, have you ever had the sweet green miso salmon?
Yes, and it's good. What? Which?
Sweet green.
Okay, I'll do miso salmon or a chicken wrap.
Miso salmon, chicken wrap.
The chicken wrap from Luna.
I can't
No.
stop it. Oh,
Lua.
I hate that stupid song.
Okay.
Call me maybe.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get this party started.
You ready?
What? All right.
We're not putting that up.
You're not. I can't hear you.
Ryan Parker.
Oh, he's got a mic on.
I have a mic on. What do you mean?
Nobody can hear you.
Fine,
Please.
mumbled.
I didn't hear what you said, but
Yeah.
it sounds bad. Yeah.
Wait, before you go on this hour thing, yes, this thing here.
Oh my
is
God.
called a microphone.
You're good now. You're good now.
I like that.
Somebody said Harvey just picks chicken or fish every day.
Well, what else is there? I don't eat meat, red meat,
Shrimp?
and yeah, I mean, I suppose I could do shrimp, and I've done shrimp.
Do you like a tuna melt?
Yeah, I've done tuna melts.
God, I love a tuna melt. I was saying earlier, I love to cook. You know this about me. I made that soup that time. I want to host a dinner party at my house. Would you come?
What time? That's the big deal.
4. We're going to do an early bird special for you. We're going to do a really late dinner at 4:30.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, we are posting the
Oh, people are really curious
Posting
also.
the what?
cloud story.
Salmon. People are really up in arms also about talking a lot about Swalwell this morning.
Yep.
Yep, a lot going on.
Okay, you ready to go? What are we doing as A1?
Charvet.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, we also put up a poll about the Kevin Hart wax figure. Nobody thinks it looks like him.
At all?
At all.
Okay.
Not even remotely.
I heard Talia say
And they
you guys
say no
are
man is an island.
interested in Eric Swalwell. We won't be talking about it here, but Jackson, our amazing YouTube producer who you guys love, who's in DC, killing it, will be talking to Lisa Bloom today, who is the lawyer for some of the accusers. So if you guys want to get into Eric Swalwell and some of that stuff, check out his podcast. Boom.
Nice.
Okay, here we go.
You know, yeah.
Nice.
Very interesting podcast. They have really good people on there all the time.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So we now know that the dog in question Sunday was off leash. Okay.
You have her name? I got her. I got it. Vera.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. There was a terrible thing that happened in Malibu this morning around 6 a.m. David Charvet from the original Baywatch was driving his pickup truck in a very fancy gated community where he lives in Malibu, and he struck and killed a neighbor's dog. And there was, for a time, a question on whether this was hit and run.
Well, to the neighbor, it certainly, she felt that it was hit and run. We spoke to her about this horrible incident that happened this morning as she was walking her 3 dogs. And her experience and what she told us happened is that after David hit the dog, that he continued driving and left, as far as she was concerned, left the scene.
Got outside the gate and then apparently called the police.
Right. So what we've since learned is that David did call the police, and that may make a big difference here. And it certainly seems like it is for the police that it is making a difference.
Well, it's the LA County Sheriff, and they said that they are not viewing this as hit and run. You know, in terms of the dog, why don't we first address the hit and run thing? That the way the law is written is that if you are involved in an accident that causes death, injury, or property damage, and under the law, dogs are considered property, that you have to immediately stop. And that, you know, it's sort of like a bank robbery. A bank robber can, you know, steal money from a bank and drive 5 miles, but even if he comes back to return it, it's still a bank robbery. So if you don't stop immediately and you leave, according to the letter of the law, it's hit and run. But the way that this has been interpreted by law enforcement is you have to look just reasonably at the situation.
And I think what also made a big difference to the sheriff's department is that not only did he call, but when they arrived on the scene, David was still there and did actually speak with deputies. The woman, though, was not there because she went to take the dog
That is correct.
to a vet.
We've learned that the dog named Sunday, like the 7th day of the week, a 11-year-old lab, unfortunately did die, had to be euthanized after she was
So they
hit.
rushed it to a nearby vet
They
hospital.
rushed the dog to a nearby vet, and we were told immediately after that the owners would be filing a report because in their mind, it was a hit and run. Why is that? Because he left the gated community before he called authorities. Yes, he called authorities, but the dog was still laying in the street when he drove away. He told authorities that he tried to swerve to hit the dog and that the dog...
To avoid the dog.
To
Swerve
avoid the
to
dog.
avoid the
Excuse
dog.
me,
Yeah.
to swerve to avoid the dog, pardon me, and that at the time the dog had been let off the leash. We were told by the owner she was walking 3 dogs at the time who were on a leash.
So that is going to make a big difference here also, right?
It makes a big difference in terms of any civil liability. 2 things about it. One is that there is a leash law And even though it's in a gated community, if you're basically if you're in a public area accessible to everybody, like a street, you have to have a dog on a leash that's 6 feet or less, and and keep that dog under your control. If you don't have it on a leash, you violate the leash law. And if you violate the leash law, you're pretty much excluded from any civil remedy where you could sue. But even if she could sue, and this is kind of something that has always kind of gotten my goat, that dogs are considered like a couch, a property. And when you have to measure the value of the loss, in this case, what you're doing is looking at the market value of an 11-year-old dog, which is nothing, right? In terms of money.
In terms of money, right.
It's just nothing. In terms of family,
right.
It's a whole other thing.
But you can't get compensated for that.
You can't get compensated for it. And the big thing that's happening in a lot of states is that there are some states that are allowing people to sue for pain and suffering when somebody injures or kills an animal, which is a family pet, that they can sue for their pain and suffering. There are even laws about the animal's pain and suffering that people are considering. So it's an area that's kind of being debated in various state legislatures, but it's not the case everywhere. So
the bottom line here is that there's not going to be no criminal action here.
I don't think there's any civil action.
And there's not going to be civil either.
Because the dog was off a leash.
Right now, the family, we're told, is absolutely devastated, but our law enforcement sources tell us right now it's a traffic collision report, and it appears just to be a tragic accident.
Yeah, I mean, again, if he swerved to get, to
try and avoid
the dog, that's what you do. But it's a really sad situation.
Very sad.
Nazir, Charlotte, I think it's very unfortunate that the family lost their dog in such a tragic way. And I'm also glad to know that David actually did call the police, and now learning that he stayed close to the scene after the incidents. So a lot of the times when people have hit and runs, and I know we're not necessarily deeming this as one of those, we don't see them stay around for fear of consequences. So I'm glad to hear that that necessarily isn't the case. Again, still tragic, losing a pet of any kind. But it doesn't sound like there's anything nefarious here at all, really.
Yeah, not at all. Okay. What's A2? Where are we doing that? Here? Is that Derek? Who is it, Derek?
Derek, yes.
All right, fine, if we have to.
Just a heads up, guys. I will be out next week, and Sean will be running forward. Please
Woohoo!
with caution. You guys
With caution?
With care, caution. You guys can be a
Well,
little.
he's not, as far as I can see, he doesn't screw up like you.
Oh, that was come on.
Hey,
I don't
bro.
think that meant nothing to me
God.
because I know I do a phenomenal
Bro,
job.
you're spitting
go on.
venom. You're sighing about
Yeah,
me.
this is the man that thinks that fucking wax figure looks like Kevin Hart.
A little. I had one supporter in the
Yeah,
office.
my boy, you're way off.
You
Just be
did not
nice to
have.
you,
You didn't
Sean.
even have one supporter. That was.
Yeah, no, that was.
No,
She was just
that
a
was
little.
someone trying to score points.
And he's only
Kara.
happy because the one supporter was a black woman, so he's like, yeah, it
Right, so
really
he's
counts.
trying to
It
hold.
really counts.
I'm waiting for him to say, "Come on out, come on
It
out."
really counts.
Let me just say, if it was a white person, you would note that.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, we would.
Are you joking?
Yeah, we would. Be like, yeah,
Of course.
birds of a feather.
Of course. That's exactly what you would say.
Pretty Sean, nice. Thank you.
Is this fine here?
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine.
Is he done? Is he done testifying?
RFK Jr.?
Yeah. I'm presuming he is. No. What the hell is fucking? Still on?
Yeah. Okay.
A very hot day in D.C. for RFK Jr., in particular because the Secretary of Health and Human Services is on Capitol Hill, where he is facing a round of questions from members of Congress over all sorts of issues having to do with his department. There is another issue that that a lot of people are talking about, and maybe he didn't think this was going to come up. Certainly not with Congress, but
Well, don't say certainly not with Congress.
Okay, I know you think that Congress will bring it up. I'm sure you've heard the story about JFK and, I'm sorry, RFK Jr. and the raccoon and the roadkill raccoon and the raccoon's penis.
That Lorena bobbited.
Yes, many, many years ago, long time ago. But this story has come out in a journalist's memoir about their coverage of RFK Jr. So he's on his way into Capitol Hill this morning, and yes, TMZ DC is
hot on the case.
On the case, and we got a lot of stuff in DC today. This one was very early on his way in.
A man of few words, but still kind of tells the story.
There's a lot you see here.
Secretary, what did you do with the raccoon's dead penis? Where is it now?
That laugh, there was so much in that laugh that was sort of like, if you only knew.
Or it's sort of, if you only knew, are you really asking? It's got everything
The
in
laugh is super telling. It's not the first time he's shown his curiosities with animals, dead animals. He did this with the bear in Central Park and the dead whale carcass. You know, raccoon penises are kind of interesting. They're sold on Amazon. I did some research on this as a Texas toothpick.
No, hold on a second.
There are.
I'm not going to let you just get away with saying, oh, raccoon penises are actually kind of interesting. I know you're a big trivia guy, but this is taking it too far.
No, it actually is
weird. You guys are on
it is a weird thing.
Please, go ahead.
What is his fascination with
roadkill?
With roadkill. I mean, it's weird.
It is. I mean, the whale carcass and so forth. He's not killing animals.
The bear
as well. But a dead bear in Central Park. It's always an animal that he wants to study. You know, people say serial killers.
He put it in the trunk and drove to Central Park.
That's right. People say serial killers, abuse
We're not
animals.
calling him a serial killer.
No, he's not, because these are already dead animals that he just wants to study forensically.
Right.
So he's a guy with some curious interests. He's about to give serious testimony about HHS, and he's having to field questions.
But he's the one that wrote it in his journal.
Well, Isabel Vincent covered it. He wrote about it in his journal, and she put it in the biography.
It's like, okay, what I did today, cut off a dead raccoon's penis.
And we say it's long ago. This is when he had kids who were in the car with him. This is not when he was a young boy. This is when he was an adult interested in looking at raccoon penises.
I also think part of the reason he laughed and only laughed, I think he wanted to say something, but he knows what he's walking into. And he's not going to go down that road.
He's walking into a buzzsaw, and he's just thinking.
I got to focus on what's going to happen.
The question is fair, though. What are the whereabouts? Where's the penis? Like, because maybe you keep it in a formaldehyde jar and things like that. If you're interested in studying it,
we're not.
It's actually a legit question.
A totally legit question.
It is.
Or what did you learn from the?
To your point,
penis?
maybe it will come up in Congress. We're not obviously watching it right now.
Wouldn't be the craziest thing. I think they brought up the bear.
I think
I believe they brought up the bear at one point. So what's the difference?
You might prefer to answer these questions over Maha questions.
Between a bear and a raccoon?
Well, raccoon
Especially the penis?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Leah Knauer. I'm a comedian in Los Angeles, and I don't know.
Then you're perfect for this.
I think it's nice to see that RFK Jr. is supporting gender-affirming care.
Oh God!
This raccoon story is
God.
It's so grotesque and disturbing,
God.
and I think I speak for many people when I say that I'd like to not hear any more stories from him. RFK has killed so many things: a bear, a raccoon, and Cheryl Hines' career.
Oh, that's not fair.
He killed none of them.
That's going too
To be
far.
fair.
Yeah, he killed none of them. He did not kill the bear or the raccoon.
Yeah. And Larry David killed
No, could you stop?
he killed Gerb.
Jacket though.
Okay. Oh God. Gender affirming care.
It's all by the way, when you said what I really wanted to say was, what's the difference? I don't know, probably about 7-8 inches at least.
Somebody said he is a guy with some curious interests, and that is an understatement.
You can buy one on Amazon.
Oh, should we do like a?
You guys
should we do
hate
a haul?
salmon, don't you? Oh,
Yeah, it's just kind of a weird
what
thing to eat at
happened
work.
with Jane Velez Mitchell's vote? Have we checked?
Was yesterday the
Yesterday,
deadline?
5 o'clock was the deadline, I believe she said.
For who and the what?
For the Webby.
For the Webby.
Oh.
Did the Green Goddesses win the Webby?
Let me check it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's tax
What?
day for me still. Forgot to do them. Did the Webby who? Webby
then just
Green
pay it
Goddess.
tomorrow. What's the difference? Wait till the weekend. I mean,
Did the Webby Green Goddesses? Green Goddesses take New York.
Okay, where
Has
are
not
we
yet
going?
won.
they probably haven't counted all the ballots yet.
Clavicular.
Yeah, I demand
Okay,
a
you got
recount.
sound
Stop
on
the
this?
count.
What's your sound?
Someone goes, what's with all the furry jackets today?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought, did you say you put sound up on Clavicular?
No, there's
No.
a story we were putting up about the friend.
Oh, but you don't have sound on it.
Not any new sound. There's sound in the club.
Sound
sort
of the
of-
club.
Last night, the club?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
adding
not him
that song to the
talking, though,
playlist.
it's
Ain't no
more of
crying
this-
in the club. Hey, hey. You know that one?
Doing good. You're doing amazing.
Woo, go Ishan.
Remember, look at him. He's gonna do great things for you guys.
Here.
What did you say? They don't like salmon?
Yeah, they don't like salmon.
Who
Why,
doesn't?
why do you guys hate salmon?
They do.
You guys hate salmon.
You know what they
You guys
hate more
hate
than-
salmon like Talia hates snow leopards. Just kill them off.
There's one thing they hate more than salmon. Poke.
Oh, I love poke.
They
Look
hate poke.
Oh. It's like, it is kind of weird to push in the office.
I can. That was really poor reverse.
Psychology? Yeah.
That's what you're doing, right? Because you want them.
Yes.
Nobody told you that people had to vote for your
Do you
life.
have Ted
You
Cruz
can-
up?
He can order whatever he wants, folks. I just want you to know
Is
that.
Cruz up?
Like, crap, I have to eat a burger.
Okay, what's B? Oh, B is clavicular and what? No.
Did we
What's
post my
B2?
clavicular dad
What's
story?
B? No. What's B2?
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm good, bro. I appreciate it.
Harvey, somebody said you don't sell the salmon well. You
Is
gotta
that
be
right?
you gotta be a better salesman.
Not up on the site. That it says that.
I'm always scared there's gonna be
What?
a mouse.
Oh,
in
you
here.
don't have that story? Should we pass on that for now?
Yeah, or a thumb, because that happened. So I just shake the can a little and see if there's some weight to it. One time there was,
Yeah,
but it
the
didn't
other
seem
one I
like
got.
anything major, so I just drank it. Maybe that's why I get weird headaches. Now I get weird headaches.
The friend getting booted.
I have radioactive powers. Infected.
Okay, so what are we doing? Are we doing clavicular?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Some big changes coming to the life of Clavicular. He is the extremely popular streamer we've been telling you about, especially this week because he suffered an apparent overdose from, we're not sure what. He was streaming at the time when he drank something and then
Pretty
shortly
much fell
thereafter
into unconsciousness and was carried out from where he was,
taken to the hospital,
put
and-
on oxygen, and then he got really emotional when he got discharged about changing his life.
Right, said that he was going to be stepping away from, wouldn't be streaming as much. And
He
that,
said he's going to stop and he's going to have to find a whole new form of communicating.
Right.
And that he was going to stop using any substances for a while and possibly forever.
So, cut to Wednesday night in Miami, and guess who's in the club? Clavicular and Blueface. He was hanging out with the rapper up on stage. Seemed to be having a good time. You can't say whether or not he was drinking or having any other substances, but
I don't think he drinks.
Yeah, he doesn't drink, but as to whether or not he had consumed any other substances, I don't know, but he seemed to be okay.
And he went to a club. Apparently he had that, this was an engagement that he had been booked at.
A paid engagement?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
So
Yeah, they have been. This club is called Baccara.
Baccara?
It's actually like a live streaming club. So they're live streaming at their club. So of course, Clavicular was one of the main people they wanted to appear there. But a lot of people around Clav felt that he should not attend this appearance at all. We're told that a lot of people around him were very worried, felt like he should rest, but we're told that Clav was determined to go to this club appearance. Obviously, he did in the end. But one small win for people around him that have been very concerned. If you guys remember, the night that he had the suspected overdose, there was a guy that was in the live stream with him that had offered Clav Adderall to try to perk him up a little bit because he was dozing off. Yeah, exactly.
Because
so
it's an upper.
we're told people around him wanted him gone and said this is not a good influence on you, Clav, and expressing their concerns. And we're told that Clav's security removed this guy from Clav's house, and Clav's team gave this guy a one-way plane ticket back to his native Australia. Unclear if this guy actually used the plane ticket, but
it's pretty
people
generous
around him,
of them, by the way.
Yeah.
It would cost to fly to Australia
Well, he
these
also,
days?
there's concern, and his dad actually showed up, apparently, to try and get him some help, get him into rehab.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't see his dad.
Yeah, which was unsuccessful.
That's alarming. It really is alarming. Hold on, was that?
Yeah, that was the one that we were.
I mean, I feel confident about it, but Nauman wants to double confirm, I guess.
Right. The dad part. Yeah,
I know.
It's up to you guys. We can cut that out if you want.
Who said?
No, man. Yeah, that's right, Jonah.
Okay, nobody told me.
We didn't expect you to.
Well, because I knew
have
it.
information.
We just brought it
I know
up
we
at the
talked
beginning.
about it
in the morning meeting.
Right, and we cut it out of that too. But
okay, I did not know. Okay, so cut that out, and okay. It actually raises kind of a much bigger issue, which is he is incredibly popular.
Yeah.
And, it's one of those things now where influencers, they have to keep doing more to stay relevant, because if you keep doing the same thing, it gets old.
But I guess the
and
challenge,
more and more and more.
The challenge
can get
for
dangerous.
him is what he is popular for is doing this, is streaming his life. And if he's not going to do that, and I know he said he's going to find some different forum, but will all of his army of fans on streaming, will they follow him to whatever else he's going to go do?
And what does he have to do to keep them? And it's not going to be, watching a movie at home.
No.
Well, no, but I'm actually serious.
I know.
And then what does it become? And so I think, it's just one of the treacherous parts of the life of
Being an
influencer.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Ashley from Houston, Texas, and I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like there is an issue, there's a root cause issue that we're overlooking. A lot of the times when these celebrities or streamers have to suppress with drugs or whatever else, there's a deeper issue at bay. And I would definitely say that needs to be, he needs to kind of take a step back and figure out what exactly is the issue. To continuously having to suppress with drugs and being around other celebrities that are in the limelight for the wrong reasons, I definitely feel like that's something that he needs to reassess.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting about the substances he was taking, a lot of them were for the thing that he became famous, looks maxing.
Yeah.
Right? He was taking them to help enhance his metabolism, his body in general. So if he takes that away, if he's not looks maxing, again, what are his fans there for?
Okay.
He had even said on his live stream after he got out of the hospital, he was like, my looks are descending because I have there's a mark on his face.
Yeah. No, I mean, you should. No, but we're going to take that out.
Yeah, we're taking it out.
Yeah, Daniela.
I don't care to look him up. You should look him up. He's pretty relevant. They're all clout chasing.
Yeah, or somebody.
Yeah, we would have said next down.
Somebody said maybe he'll go the Jesus route, like
What are we doing?
like maybe he'll find God, kind of like how Woe Vicky has.
That's not really a thing, right? They were just like doing a
No, but Woe Vicky.
collab to.
Sorry, hold on, my head's about to explode. Woe Vicky did get religion after she whatever.
But I meant
I think
him.
it seems that he actually really connected with her, like as like even if it's just on like a friend level, whatever. Like he kind of listened to her. You disagree? Woe Vicky. Relig.
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 Short
Who's got
for
time for extra syllables around here?
Short for relig.
Holy shit. Okay. That's all I had to
We gotta.
Soups Relig.
We gotta keep.
So whoa, Vicky went totes Soups Relig, and so now it's like, will Clav go Relig too? He's religious maxing. I love it.
Jesus maxing.
He's Jesus maxing.
Jesus maxing would
That
be
might
great.
be sacrilege. We gotta watch it.
This week. Please.
Sacrilege.
You can say a lot of things this week. You're still not going to be high on the sacrilege
So true.
charts.
So is it to be labeled as an influencer these days is actually quite scary.
Why so? Why do you think it's scary to be labeled an influencer?
Because I think now, so who commented that? Christina, you answer, and then I'm also going to answer on behalf of you. I think what she's trying to say.
Tony's going to speak for you, and then you can speak.
You drop your explanation in the comments. I know it takes a little bit sometimes, so I'll just cover for you here, girl. I think a lot of times once you get labeled as an influencer, then there's like a quote-unquote standard you have to uphold, and you're like immediately extremely cancelable. Like people are just looking to get you in trouble, to talk about you, to
That's true.
crap on you. Like he could.
I mean, I guess what you're saying is that's true of being a celebrity
Famous.
in general. That's what people have always said about
Celebrities.
once
But
you're
now
celebrities,
the,
everyone wants to take you down a notch.
the standard for celebrity, the bar is on the floor.
And a lot of people say there's no bar for being an influencer either.
Exactly. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, influencers are considered celebrities.
Right.
You hit like 10K followers, you're famous.
So are you taking a crap on influencers?
Yeah, a little bit. I think. Influencers, it's so oversaturated that you can't have 5 million people think that they're famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can.
No, you
Because they
can't.
are.
All right, I'm right.
No, but no. You don't just go on right and walk off. No,
he wants to
because
move on.
They
so.
are. Who cares
think
what
so.
he wants?
Because
We're having a conversation.
good for you. We got a deadline.
Oh,
Sorry, Diva.
okay. Okay.
Take it away, champ.
Deadline. Now he wants to talk deadlines. Okay.
Oh, listen to this.
I'm just saying, if everybody's special, nobody's special. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
But everybody isn't.
Oh my
But
God.
still, far less people.
Okay, where are we doing this?
Oh.
I just love
You can
to
always
piss it.
tell where the camera's Then you'll know.
Yeah.
'Cause they're-
Ooh,
they
you
always
just
no,
gave him the-
They always
I
set
know
up
what you're talking
before.
about.
He's already in a
when are you
mood about
going
the
on
miso
vacation?
salmon.
In
Everyone
a
be
few
nice.
hours. Don't you worry.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You all to remember that this was the energy he was giving about everyone just go on vacation. Just leave me alone. Remember that when he's bitching and moaning. No money there.
It's called Trent. He doesn't. He drinks.
I will view that as a trope. Especially what you said to me earlier today.
Oh, we'll get to him.
Huh.
What?
Interesting.
It was a trope of old guy.
Old what?
Old guy. Old guy. Old guy.
Jacob's 30.
Old
Jacob's
guy.
like 28.
But you know that he seems like he's about 70.
I'm getting older
Guy.
standing
Guy.
here. Old Jew?
guy. Old guy.
Say it. You're acting like Alex Earl and Alex Cooper. Just say it.
Cranky old Jew? Is that what you're going?
He said it.
That was it?
I
That was
want to
it?
be very clear that
Ah.
did not come out of my mouth.
Except when you walked up to my desk and said, "Does it seem?"
And there he is, and then I hear his voice over.
Well, I agreed.
All right, this is actually really horrific
We're about to
thing.
do a
What are we
segment. Now
joking
you want
around
to listen
about?
to
Okay,
us
here we go.
What was the put up on their divorce? But we had put up something about the divorce, right? That got it.
She accused him of what?
Failing to pay child support.
House payments, college, high school tuition for the kids.
Yeah, we should
Yes, we should.
blur the woman's face too. She's not involved either.
Right. Yeah. I think we should blur her also. This is Daniela. We're talking about the photo from a few years ago of him with the gun violence survivor. We're talking about blurring her face and the child's. No, we don't have to. No.
Okay, here we go.
Well, a horrific scene this morning in Virginia where police discovered that the former lieutenant governor, Justin Fairfax, was involved in and was the person who pulled the trigger in a murder-suicide where he killed his wife and then killed himself. And all of this while their kids were in the house. In fact, their kids are the ones who made the first call to police. And from what they have discovered, it seems like a lot of this is attached to their divorce, that she had filed for divorce and
she had asked for child support, said that he was behind in child support.
Right, that he wasn't paying at all. But just a horrific scene that police are still there at this moment and conducting their investigation, trying to figure out everything that led up to this, but certainly it seems the divorce is central.
It was an interesting situation they had. Apparently, they were still both living in the house, but she had accused him of not paying any of the household's costs, not supporting the children's education any longer, and she had gone to the court over and over again to try to get the financial relief that she said she needed to make ends meet, and that it ends in this tragic way.
You know, it's interesting that a lot of time they don't necessarily want to live together, but financially, you're kind of forced to.
Yeah.
And you may be with somebody that it's just toxic and wrong, but these are the circumstances where they have nowhere to go.
Especially when you have two young children at home.
Right.
You're always trying to do what's in the best interest of the kids. Does that mean staying together under one roof? These are very hard decisions.
That
and there's
becomes
no right
more of a choice. I'm talking just financially.
Yeah, that
maybe
could be as well.
necessity.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just, I don't know. I mean, this happens, you know, in various forms all over the country. And, you know, a lot of it is what you said, where they think, oh, maybe it's best for the kids. Usually not.
And especially when you know that it's going to become very contentious, where there are, you know, allegations being made that one person is going to be very upset by those allegations, and just a tragedy this morning.
Hi, my name's Mia from Boston, and this is such a tragic, terrible event that's happened. My heart goes out to the families, and my heart goes out to the children, and I'm sending prayers. And the statistics tell us that divorce is the most dangerous time in a woman's life, especially when there's children involved. And unfortunately, situations like this just reaffirm those statistics. And it's incredibly sad. And I feel so, so, so bad for the children to have to make that heartbreaking call about their family.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is. The kids are now with other family members. So you think about what they have to go through now.
Yeah.
And the trauma that they're trying.
It's kind of a lifelong trauma.
Yeah.
Okay. Is C Jacob? Or what's C? Oh.
I'm trapped.
Okay, is he there?
We're calling him.
That makes me so sad for those kids.
I'm sure he's somewhere complaining.
Oh my God.
Hey, Casey,
did you see the 9-minute clip?
No, of
Let's
course
go
I didn't. I
over
sit at my desk, I play
some of
Candy
the-
Crush.
And you'd seen the 9 minutes of Jacob whining about everything in D.C.
What is he
you would
complaining
understand.
about?
What isn't he complaining about?
Well, maybe there's a lot to complain about. You ever consider that? You do a lot of complaining around
Oh,
here.
it's so hot. Oh, there's no AC. Oh, the bathrooms are awful.
Yeah, that feels fair.
Do we have to walk outside? Oh.
Those feel like legitimate complaints to me.
Why is the sun shining? Oh, my God.
Yeah. People saying, yeah, lots of heartfelt sentiments to the family. And some digs at Charles for his cranky Jewish old man trope comment.
Hey, Jacob. Can you put him up?
What's going on, Jacob?
Sup?
So
What's up?
you're gonna like this.
So hot.
So we're gonna
It's
be
so
okay.
freaking
Stop
hot.
it. Okay, we got it. We heard it all over the place.
I actually.
Oh God, stop.
Hey man, do you have like just some powder you can put on your? I mean, you seem really
schwitzy,
sweaty.
schwitzy.
I mean, I know I'm gonna stop.
Oh God, he's
What the?
walking.
Oh God,
Jaywalking.
you crossing these streets is making me so nervous.
So nervous.
God.
Yeah, one more hit.
You know what you're going to be doing next in the next couple of days?
What?
You know the NPR show All Things Considered?
Heard of it?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
no, I'm
haven't
kidding. That's
confirmed
my
yet.
mom's favorite
Oh, we
show.
haven't?
My mom's favorite show. It's my mom's favorite show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They reached out to us and I said if you want to do it with them.
All right, sounds good. We talk to everyone around here.
You are having a good time, I can tell.
When life gives you lemons.
Seems
Am
like
I right?
well, these aren't
This
lemons.
is not a lemon.
These aren't lemons,
What's
man.
lemon
Do you
are you
understand what
talking
that saying means?
Agree to disagree.
You say lemon, he says lemon. I don't what?
Exactly. Exactly.
We're going to do the clip first. Here we go.
Oh man.
Here we go.
All
Okay.
right, so we're doing Boebert talking to him, and then Ted Cruz.
So money if I could get someone. Oh my God. Be unreal.
Wait a minute. Oh, right. Okay. And then
bring him in?
And then we'll bring him in. Now, Chappelle is Charlie, so it's a different. Yeah, it is.
No, Chappelle is Lauren Boebert with Jacob.
Oh, right. Okay. Here we go. I'll start. So we are just all over Washington, D.C. with TMZ DC. Our guys, Charlie, Jacob, and Jackson, they are just, I think, doing a great job.
Kind of everywhere, from the National Mall to the halls of Congress, even elevators.
Even elevators. So Jacob got Congresswoman Lauren Boebert out and talked to her about something that's really interesting that has gone on. Dave Chappelle is angry at her for, as he puts it, weaponizing his jokes about the transgender community.
Right. He was complaining that she had, when he was on the Hill last year, he took a photo, a selfie with her, and he said in mere minutes, she had weaponized his jokes for his post.
Oh, look at that. Jacob's with Tim Burchett right now. That's live.
Hey.
We're in the wild right now.
Hey, what's going on, Jacob? And I see you got Congressman Burchett with you. What's up, Tim?
Yes.
And Luna.
And Luna.
And Luna.
Representative Luna.
Hey, both of you guys are on TMZ today. Jackson did an interview with you, Congresswoman Luna, and Charlie,
And
I believe,
also,
did an interview with
Charlie
you.
got Tim.
Cool. Well, we're happy you guys are here. I know a lot of people are not happy you're here.
Why aren't they happy?
Actually, Congresswoman,
let's
dig into that. Why aren't they happy, Congresswoman?
You know, go ahead.
You go first.
I was just going to say, the reason y'all got me on here because sex sells. Love you guys. You guys are the best, man.
You guys are kind of like the cockroach exterminators here. So, you guys asking the questions, they don't like it.
And I'm in my bipartisan prayer group this morning, and guess what? It was like, we're praying for people because TMZ's in town. No kidding.
No, they didn't. They did not mention us in the prayer, Tim, please.
And the Lord's going to convict you guys.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys are going to, I think, be the result of other people probably resigning. So stay as long as you can. We want to take out the garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jackson had a really interesting talk with you, which is up on YouTube right now. And Congressman, you are on all of our social media talking about what we did earlier today about Epstein and UFOs and whatnot. So thank you guys very much. We so appriciate you talking to us. Okay,
Thanks.
we're going to get into
with all these dirt
by the way,
bags
hey
are
guys,
nervous.
before you leave, hold on. Before you guys leave,
Luna, hang on.
Luna.
Come back here.
can I tell you something? We are about to show a clip. Jacob Wasserman, the guy standing next to you, He's getting in an elevator, and all he's doing is complaining about the heat. By the way,
he's in the middle of he's in the middle while he's in the middle of a conversation with Congresswoman Boebert,
and just complaining about the heat. You got to tell this guy that he's just got to tough it up because it's nothing but complaints we're getting from this guy.
No. All right. What do you guys think about the air conditioning situation in these buildings?
These Yankees keep it cold in the wintertime. That's why I wear my dadgum Carhartt, man.
We're from Florida, so I have no complaints here.
Okay, here's Jacob and Jacob and the Congresswoman.
That's just a like it when Republicans such as yourself uses transgender. Dave Chappelle. He does not like it when Republicans such as yourself uses transgender jokes as a weapon. And he specifically referenced.
I think I used his joke though. I think transgenderism is a joke.
Well,
I mean to say that children can be mutilated and castrated. I mean it's beyond a joke. It's disgusting. There are two genders. Like I was just being factual.
But I know that's your stance on kind of the transgender.
That's a fact. It's not a stance.
Well,
that is proven by biology.
But I don't think Chappelle liked being used as a prop, is what he's saying. It's like when you.
I mean, come on, you're a comedian. Be a little tougher, right?
Thank you for letting me take this ride. I feel like very legit right now. I would think that there would be some like air conditioning in like a government building like this, right?
Well, I think you are thinking too highly of your government.
I mean, like, this just seems like a basic necessity. Like, it's incredibly hot outside right now. We've waited like 20 minutes for an elevator. Now I'm like dripping with sweat right now as I'm crumpled in this room.
I mean, then you'll be dripping with sweat.
I know, no, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like, what do we pay for here?
What state are you from?
I'm from California, but I was coming from New York. Oh my gosh, it's like every floor. We got to streamline the elevator process in DC. I'm 2 days in. I moved here on Sunday, and like I did not understand how hot it is here, and if it is going to be so hot, it needs to be like Miami, where we have AC blowing through every building.
This is only April, sweetheart. Wait till August.
Oh my gosh.
Are we going to the basement? We're going to the basement, yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else for a floor? It's going to get worse. We are hopping out.
All right, well, I'm hopping out, please. Ladies first.
Oh my God. Complain.
Jacob, come on. Hold on. Let's get to his complaints in a moment. What she said about the Chappelle issue.
Right.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I kind of agree with Lauren Boebert in that toughen up. You know, like comedians love to say that. They say, look, yeah, we tell jokes, right? And people should understand that that's what we're doing and have a thicker skin. So maybe Dave Chappelle needs to have a thicker skin. I get her point. I don't agree with what she said about transgender, about the transgender community. What I agree with is the point of Dave Chappelle being so mad at her.
He got triggered by her.
Yes, he was certainly triggered by her.
Okay, so
now,
so we said Jacob, Charlie, and Jackson are in D.C. right now. Jacob is the one in the elevator who is complaining about air conditioning, complaining about, by the way, you didn't hear it, the bathroom situation to the Congresswoman.
So much so that the poor Congresswoman is like, I guess you can use my bathroom if you need to. Like,
Jacob,
come on, man.
Toughen up, man.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
I didn't say there was a lie, but it's not like you're in battle right now. You know, it's like, dude, there are a lot of people in D.C.
It's like easy for you to say in like your air-conditioned studio. It's like I'm putting 25,000 steps in every day in the blistering heat, running from the Senate to the House. Capitol's right behind me right now. It's like I'm running like a marathon, basically.
Let me point this out. Jacob, most of the people walking past you, we can see what you're wearing. Most of the people walking around you are in full suits. I haven't heard one person walk by and go, oh, heat. Not a single person.
But you.
Because there's some decorum in politics, and I'm here to kind of shake it up.
Okay, so seriously, you've been there 3.5 days. How's it been?
Yes?
How's it been?
I mean, where do I start? It's like I walk into a cafeteria and...
Fuck up. Why don't you start there?
Oh my gosh, mean people. Mean people.
Wow.
I guess that's how it's been. It's like, what? It's like, what? Like, can you imagine just like walking and it's like you see someone, he's like just talking to someone, how their day is going, go, wow, you shut. It's like, what? What?
Okay.
Should we
So
get
how's-
to
Country needs healing.
how's
This
it
country
been?
needs healing.
How's it been?
It's great. I mean, aside from that interaction, it's like I go into the cafeteria and people are like, thank you for your service. Like, it's kind of been incredible in that way. And people are honestly extremely nice. It's like, I know like Democrats might not like Republicans and vice versa, but it's like when you sit down with these people and kind of get to know them, I mean, no surprise. It's like they're just like anyone else. And it's actually been a really good experience.
Okay.
All
Okay, go
right.
back to work. Thank you. You can get
Wow.
you know those hand fans that you can hold?
Yeah, get yourself a little fan.
Well,
Harvey will
so
pay
you
for
can
it.
like chastise me about that too. It's
Well,
like,
exactly.
what do you want?
We figured
Exactly.
since that woman wasn't a fan, maybe you could get your own.
Oh my gosh. It's like,
That
what
was
is
awesome.
up with people?
That was awesome.
This country needs healing, you know? It's like, come on.
Okay, we got to get to something else. So we got Ted Cruz out because Prince Harry said today that Meghan Markle was the most trolled person in the world. Ted Cruz begs to differ.
Meghan Markle just said she's the most trolled person in the world and has been for the last 10 years.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't really have strong views on her. I thought she was good in Suits. I enjoyed her in that series.
Oh, you like Suits?
Oh, Suits was awesome.
So who is the most trolled person in the world then, if it's not Meghan Markle?
Oh, I'd probably...
Right? Could be. Could be. Do you think any of the trolling's fair or it's all just unfair?
Oh, most trolling in life. Some is fair and some is unfair.
Right.
Oh, so Charlie actually had a nice talk with him. We talked about, you can check it out on the website. We talked about his favorite political movie from D.C.
Yes, which one is most accurate?
It was interesting. So, again, day 4 in
Day 4.
Washington,
I know.
D.C.
Jacob's math is also not very good. He's telling people, oh, it's my second day here. I'm like, dude, you've been there 4 days.
Now, he likes to just, he complains. That was hysterical. Okay,
so make sure you bleep that, Danielle. I know you couldn't hear it, but what she said was, here's how you start. Just shut the fuck up.
So, yeah,
that was so
So
funny.
if he's on the
I
hill,
thought it was actually, what I was really,
It was
my eyebrow
hysterical.
is because I thought it was a congressperson.
I know.
Who walked by and said,
so if he's on the hill, does that mean that was like someone in?
No.
He was out in the street. He could have been.
So,
Someone said he's such a
that'll be D.
yenta.
For the lowers, Owen is.
And don't even cut it. That was great. Yeah.
Somebody said he's like a DC
In
yenta
DC.
comedian.
Oh, he's hysterical.
First of all, should be separated, TMZ and DC.
Right.
And then
Somebody said, yeah, it's DC. They're not friendly.
what do we do?
You guys.
I don't think we do.
Was that just someone random? Oh my.
The lowers should match.
It was.
Yeah.
There's a spider over here. Can somebody... Melissa? He's on the decoy box. He's just a baby.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Just keeping the office safe.
Us running into Bobert and then cut to Jacob where we talked
Or
to
running into
Luna and
Somebody just commented and told me to butch it up.
Well, look, I mean, if you wanted... The lady's great, yeah. You know what?
Where do I begin? Why don't you begin with
Maybe just do that. Yeah, just do that.
Where do I begin?
It was so
By the way,
funny.
see, you complain so damn much. Even a stranger walking by in the street was like, just.
Dude, you gotta
It was
can
so
it.
funny.
God.
That was so funny. Yeah, hey, Cameron, that'll do
my
really well.
Favorite moment of the week.
Somebody free
Maybe
him.
of the year.
Maybe of the year? That was just
it's early.
crazy. There was a spider over there and I got scared and somebody goes, you gotta butch it up.
There you go.
Okay, so Melissa's not the exterminator.
Melissa is the exterminator.
Okay, so that was D. So now what are we going to make C?
By the way, Congresswoman Luna.
I love her. Hey, it's me, Luna.
Okay.
So just pop in.
Congresswoman Luna. I didn't really appreciate the metaphor, but I'm
Why,
glad
what'd
you
she
stopped
say?
and talked to us.
What was the metaphor she made?
You said you guys are like the cockroaches.
They really have all been friendly.
Outside of calling us cockroaches.
Yeah. You know what? You take what you could get these days. Somebody said, love, love, love in all caps that TMZ is in DC. Now all the politicians want to be on TMZ.
Oh, we're the cockroach exterminator? Oh, all right.
We're the exterminators.
All right, all right. Well, that's perfect then. Thank you, Congresswoman.
Gotta love it. Jacob equals hashtag drama queen.
Oh, he's the best.
There's a bunch of fan emojis.
I just love Jacob Wasserman. I love all three guys. They're just great. They're all just great there.
Somebody said, butch it up, Jacob.
Jesus.
Oh, it's just so fun. But by the way, totally real. If you think he's like putting on an act, no. That is Jacob Wasserman.
Totally
That
Yenta.
is Jacob.
Yeah, the comment saying
Total.
Yenta. Obsessed.
But
And we
it's-
need that.
But it's truly him.
We need that out there. He's an old soul. Yeah.
Yes! Thank goodness.
Whew. Yeah.
Jesus.
That'll be fun.
People talk about the spider.
None of this looks
yeah.
Did you get video of the spider?
No.
It wasn't worthy of video, right? 'Cause
No,
it was
it
probably
wasn't.
a little thing like this.
Yeah, it was on your stuff, so you're welcome.
I have no fear of spiders.
Somebody said, yeah, that's Bobert for you.
Well, outside of Australia.
Somebody said, when does the DC bus start?
Good question.
Not quite yet.
Good question.
Yeah.
But thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, you're welcome. The people
Gonna be
want
a
what the
thing.
people want. Somebody said, Jacob is just great there. Charles shaking his head. What is a yenta? It's the Yiddish word for like
A complainer.
yeah,
a
gossiper, complainer. Think of like the oldest woman you know. She's probably a yenta. Yep.
Oh, God, he's just...
Yeah. Being himself, perfect for DC. They're not used to that.
It's all three of them.
Authenticity.
They're all authentic.
Strong personalities.
That's why they're there. They're just all authentic people.
Oh, somebody said, I'm
When-
a political junkie. Never watched
when
TMZ. Now
He
I'm a
was in
huge
the
fan.
elevator.
Wow.
Well, welcome, Dennis Gorge.
Yeah, welcome, Dennis.
Yeah.
Harvey, I have seen a lot of people asking, are you going to expand the DC Bureau, hire any more people, or are you just keeping it to the three amigos?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Right now, they're doing a great job.
Right now, they're doing
They're
phenomenal.
awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone said,
No,
who
it does
even
get-
was
I mean,
that?
it's-
Who told him
it's not just
to
that-
shut
I mean,
up?
it's
I think it was just a
human.
random person on the street.
Yeah.
Used to it, having
Yeah.
been in New York.
Yeah.
So it'd be one thing if he just got up, came from California. I would be like, all right, I get it.
Does not make
The Atlantic, the Potomac.
DC is a swamp, right? Yeah.
gross.
So there's somebody in the comments whose username is @Tawanda's ripped jeans.
I've seen it. I do wear ripped jeans quite a bit.
Yeah, we have deadlines. We have deadlines. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you wanted
That's not
11:47.
bad. Yeah.
So this is now
Tawanda's ripped
C block.
jeans says.
Oh, Brett.
You guys come over
Okay.
here because you were just there for Jacob.
We got it.
So, Brianna, you coming online saying I'm a mean girl, that I'm going to get destroyed, and people's going saying I hate Alex Cooper. So speaking of mean girls, I have never met you in my life. And you hate me?
Oh, do it.
Wow. Please go back and read the DMs. That has never been the nature of our relationship. So though that's partly what Alex Cooper had to say. And then is there a sound up with Brianna?
Work at Barstool. So Dave introduced me to Alex Cooper. I was a fan of Alex Cooper before I knew the wrath of Alex Cooper and what she does to people and how she treats people. I'm friends with Alex Earl. Alex Earl told me everything that transpired between those two 2 years ago at the Super Bowl. She told me everything. It didn't happen between them at the Super Bowl, but that's when she told me everything. You can go time check me. You can go stamp check me. I've said this on BFFs a million times. It's not my story to tell, so I didn't tell it. From what Alex Earl told me, Alex Cooper is a very, very mean person. Or maybe when Dave called me, when Alex signed Grace to Unwell, and she called Dave and said, I don't give a about Grace. I don't about Brianna. All I care about is making money. Yeah, maybe my narrative switched on you after I found things out about you.
Okay.
Okay.
At least she takes a stand.
Yeah.
The other ones I don't get. Okay.
Yeah, they're all red.
Okay. Dear God. We got a lot to unpack in the Alex Earl, Alex Cooper war that continues.
This is a war?
It is, and you know how it is? You know it's a war because
chicken fry is involved.
Exactly, and once you get chicken fry involved, you know this means war. Brianna Chicken Fry is the latest member of their universe to pick a side, and it is very clear she is team Alex Earl, not Alex Cooper. And now Alex Cooper and Brianna were both under the Barstool umbrella, and I guess that's when they encountered each other.
But the question is, how much did they encounter each other?
Right.
And
So
were they able to form the judgments that Brianna Chicken Fry formed?
She has a very strong judgment. We're going to get to it in a second, but here's what Alex Cooper had to say about Brianna. He said, Brianna, you coming online saying I'm a mean girl, that I'm going to get destroyed, in people's comments saying I hate Alex Cooper. So speaking of mean girls, I have never met you in my life, and you hate me? Wow. Please go back and read the DMs. That has never been the nature of our relationship.
So she's saying she's saying basically you don't even know me and you're making these judgments. Here's what Brianna Chicken Fry said.
I work at Barstool, so Dave introduced me to Alex Cooper. I was a fan of Alex Cooper before I knew the wrath of Alex Cooper and what she does to people and how she treats people. I'm friends with Alex Earl. Alex Earl told me everything that transpired between those two 2 years ago at the Super Bowl. She told me everything. It didn't happen between them at the Super Bowl, but that's when she told me everything. You can go time check me, you can go stamp check me. I've said this on BFFs a million times. It's not my story to tell, so I didn't tell it. From what Alex Earl told me, Alex Cooper is a very, very mean person. Or maybe when Dave called me, when Alex signed Grace to Unwell, and she called Dave and said, I don't give a about Grace, I don't about Brianna, all I care about is making money. Yeah, maybe my narrative switched on you after I found things out about you.
So I think what she's saying, help me out here, is it's not so much that I encountered you, it's what I heard.
It's everything
from other
I heard
people.
about you from other people.
And like, by the way, Alex Cooper did have to come back on and be like, okay, actually we did meet once. So Alex Cooper already.
But Brianna Chicken Fry is not saying it's based on the two of them interacting.
Exactly.
It's what she's heard.
In fact, and I mean, I guess they're kind of saying the same thing because Brianna's saying when we did meet each other, you seemed nice.
Right.
Exactly, and I'm so glad that Brianna Chicken Fry is in this because I feel like maybe we can finally get some
you're
answers.
Team Earl.
I'm definitely Team Earl, but I think that since Brianna does know exactly what happened according to what Alex told her at the Super Bowl, now we just need Brianna to tell Dave Portnoy so he can tell us all, and then we will all know exactly what happened.
Do you know why this is like politics? It's like politics because, you know, there's no like middle ground of anything, and maybe, yeah, I don't like you, but you know, whatever. It's you're either an angel or a devil. And there's nothing in between.
It's also like politics.
It's kind
it's
of
also
what
like
it
politics
is.
in that nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's
actually going to change.
Well, what's going to happen
Doesn't
is
matter.
people are talking about all of them, and that's a win for all of them.
Hi, Tori from Dallas here. I think Alex Cooper is being totally so calculated. She's posting old DMs on her story when she could be just going on her podcast and telling her truth. I'm definitely team Alex Earl. I think she's being smart, and when the time is right, she's going to go full Elle Woods and lay it all out there for us.
Okay, hold on. Going full Elle Woods. Would Alex Cooper have Brianna and or Alex Earl on her podcast?
That is a very good question. I would hope so. I think that like they should just hash it out. I mean, at this point, get a mediator in. Like, get someone else in to like.
Dave Portnoy. Yeah, put Dave right in the middle.
Do it right
Portnoy's
at the
perfect.
beach.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, you got 4 minutes there. What are we doing? What's E?
We're going to Devin next.
Sure.
This is Delta 2.
No, this is E.
I'm sorry.
This is E.
This is E now, that's right.
Jacob that was great. That was a really fun segment.
That on social. I was like, oh, Jacob, you already know that's going on.
How
social.
great. Cut that for
She's
social.
like, cut that for social. I got
Chat clip
cooked.
that. Chat clip that. Yeah. People saying none of them would be friends or in the same circle without the Dave Portnoy money. Fair enough.
Right. Well, that's how they got their start.
Yeah. Somebody said, ugh, they need a Real Housewife show. The Real Barstool Divas.
That really was funny.
You could not, honestly.
No, you couldn't.
It was so great.
That was so.
Oh, where do I begin? How would you begin?
Mickey Mouse.
Like, that's. It was fucking straight out of
And his
Central
rea-
Casting.
and his reaction.
It is.
I want to know if she. I
Casting,
want to
like-
know if she was just like annoyed in general, like having a bad day, or if she recognized him and just like.
She'd only been by him for probably 20 seconds. She's like, this guy is.
By the way,
bitching
that is
and
going to
moaning.
go everywhere. Hey, Laz, have you cut that? You're right. It should just be that. Yeah. And then his reaction to it.
But make sure you boost her if you can, so that I want people to hear it. But we should probably lower third it also.
It's so funny.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Too many wires. We eat a French fry? Yeah, just one for me, please. I'm a little hungry.
I don't know. It's so funny.
I know, all
Why
this chicken
bury
fry
it?
talk.
Why not just make it that?
Where
and
are these
Jacob's
from?
reaction to it.
Is it the potato place?
Well, it went
Where?
off the
One more.
rails because Tim Burchett walks
Wait,
up
what? Where are
and
these from? They're
Luna
delicious.
walks up, so we start talking to them, and then wait a minute, and then we brought. No, I forgot when it was.
It was
You don't have to get into the
after they
interview.
were
Just
gone.
we were
I'm so
doing a
hungry.
debrief with Jacob.
All I brought was chickpeas and ground beef.
He's
My, like,
kind of telling
Devon-ass
us about the
meal.
warm greeting we've gotten in Washington D.C. and almost like a Curb Your Enthusiasm, somebody walks in on cue and
So-
shits on him. Okay, what? Here we go. Oh, okay, got it.
What was this interview? No, but Esquire.
Oh, it's so fun. We're putting it on social. Tell them.
Which also kind of worked out. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't see holes either. Serendipity of.
I know.
Bryan Cranston and Frankie Muniz are back together, doing a little promo tour for the reboot of Malcolm in the Middle. And so they sat down with Esquire. They were having a little conversation, of course, to promote the show. But they were talking about their careers. And Frankie reveals something about a role that he didn't get, that he was encouraged to get. He actually got the role and then turned it down because he got a different offer. Bryan turned this into a little jab at Shia LaBeouf. How does Shia LaBeouf enter this? Well, we'll let them explain.
I was signed to be in the movie Holes, but then Cody Banks was greenlit. They were like, which one do you want to do? And that one, I immediately picked Agent Cody Banks, but I remember everybody like kind of really pushing me to do Holes just because of the story, and it's a little more dramatic, and you know, Shia LaBeouf ended up doing it, which I think kind of really catapulted his movie career.
Yeah.
So that's one that quickly comes to mind that I go like, I wonder what my career or my life would have been, like what could have come from it, or would I have been taken more seriously as an actor?
You could have ended up with Shia LaBeouf's life.
I'm just saying. I can't think of.
Keep that one in. Shia, get some help.
Wow.
Brian's, first of all, his comedic timing, but I actually think he meant it at the end when he said,
seemed
"Oh,
so,
he totally meant
it
to
seemed
get some
so
help."
unnecessary, and I looked it up. They've never worked together, Brian and Shia.
I think he's just seen what's going on.
Right.
And he kind of first did it as a joke, and then he realized what he had done.
Right.
And he looked and he says, "No, seriously, go get some help."
But
They're just having like a
great.
sliding doors
There's no Jacob.
moment.
No, he's no.
There's no Jacob, but he's great.
He does all right.
It is that time of the week, folks.
Yes, your favorite time. Tim is here with his rejects. What do you got, Tim?
All right, so you guys work out. Have you guys ever tried a deadlift with one finger?
I do not deadlift,
No.
period.
Okay.
You don't deadlift?
No.
I told you. You skip leg day. I know you do.
No, I do like
You skip leg day.
Just not that.
Yeah. All right.
Well, check this out. This guy, he's got 336 pounds. He puts in one finger in the loop there. And as you can see...
I don't believe there are 336 pounds. I don't believe you.
I mean, whether...
There's no way.
Whether
A
or not
finger
it's
cannot support
336,
that.
there are, what, like 6
I know. I don't
plates
understand.
there?
I don't understand that.
I mean, pretty impressive nonetheless, whether it's 300
yeah, nobody
or...
try that because it will break your finger.
I mean, if it's anyway.
A finger? Go next.
All right, so Harvey, when you go jet skiing, do you ever try to jump over land?
No, Tim, I do not.
Okay, well, this isn't as crazy as it may seem. Check this out. This guy is just jumping over the...
That is
the
crazy.
I mean, it's not as crazy as maybe it
And he wasn't really even going fast. Do that again.
Yeah, he didn't seem to be
he's
going
not going
all
fast.
that.
No.
But I don't know. And what if it happened?
I mean, it's not a big gap there, but maybe fun if you want to try that
Well, you
out.
know what he did? He's cruising in the gravel, and then he pulls up, so the jet ski goes up just enough to get in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
like we said, don't try it.
Last one.
All right, so you guys play pickleball?
Yeah.
He does.
Yes. Okay, well, you didn't sound very...
No, I
he had an injury
I heard
his
myself.
first time.
No, it was my first, but I heard myself.
Come on, it was pretty early in.
First.
All right, well, just check this out. This might be the coolest shot you've ever seen in pickleball. So it looks like a normal rally here.
Not saying a lot.
And this guy, it hits the paddle, and then the ball goes up, and it's not going to go over the net, so he blows it over the net with his mouth. So as you see
that
here,
allowed?
I mean, he doesn't touch it again.
I know, but isn't it like 2 movements and you're only allowed 1?
I mean,
yeah, that's. I mean, look, he didn't hit it
it
with the paddle.
doesn't touch the paddle again, and it didn't
Who
go.
won the point?
They got the point.
They got the
So
point.
I guess it's legal.
Yeah, so.
Ha!
Blow all
There
you
you go.
want in pickleball.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Thank you, Tim.
All right, see ya.
Okay, what is F? Oh, God. Can we get Kara over here?
That's exactly what it is.
I need Kara.
No.
Pickleball equals half-ass tennis. How does that make you feel?
F is Tiger Woods.
Oh, what's Tiger?
And then yes.
What is Tiger again? I'm sorry.
He.
Oh, I kind of think that's interesting.
So hungry. Better.
No, we're doing Tiger Woods.
Please don't. You do plenty already.
Okay. No floor in this? Okay.
Yeah, never brought Babcock.
Got it. Yeah.
Sorry.
That
Inappropriate.
talk with Dave
Inappropriate.
with,
Also,
Jacob was so funny.
Inappropriate. Also inappropriate of you to look at them when you're telling me that comment.
Would you guys like if I complained more? Drop it in the chat. Let me know if you want to see some more complaining from me. I can do it.
Dad jeans, okay?
Here we go.
They're fitted. Yours are the same thing all the way down.
What are you talking about?
See how it gets long and then a little skinnier? Pant leg, yours
These absolutely do also.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
You know what? I don't appreciate your tone.
I know, but I got
when you want something. And then the rest of us have to stand around when you want to blah, 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 blah.
Well, first of all, I'm not blah, blah, blahing. You're blah, blah, blahing.
I am at this moment.
No, you've been blah, blah, blahing all day long.
Really?
Blah,
Been blah, blah, blahing all day long. Okay. All right. Remember what I said earlier about remember this energy? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, the investigation into Tiger Woods' DUI, his latest DUI in Florida, is hitting a bit of a roadblock. At least Tiger is trying to block what investigators want, which is a detailed list of his medications because they feel it is extremely relevant to what happened when he rolled over his car. Remember, he refused to do a urine test, so they had no record. In fact, the sheriff admitted that day, we're not going to know what was in his system.
But here's what's going on. Tiger admitted to the cops that he had taken prescription meds earlier in the day. So the reason they want these meds is they want to show how powerful they are and that he could be still out of it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, even if they took him in the morning. So that's why they want it. He's fighting the subpoena because he's saying, you can't jump to that conclusion, and you don't know which of the drugs I took.
Well, hold on. Isn't part of it also that he did tell them some of the drugs?
He did.
Because you heard it on the...
They redacted it, so we don't know, but the police do.
And I think they want to check to make sure those are the drugs.
Right.
Well, but at the very least, there are other drugs. They want to show all of them. I mean, he may, look, I mean, I'm giving you an example in the morning, but I don't know what it is, but they want to get a full list.
He listed at least 4 Harv in that moment. And also remember, he had a powerful painkiller in his pocket, 2 of them, as a matter of fact. So they are requesting these records. They have subpoenaed them, in fact, the DA has, for the last couple of months. So they want to know not just that day what he was taking, but what he's been taking. Tiger is fighting it.
And the reason for that is that you could have extra pills.
Exactly. Tiger's
not
fighting
giving it up.
And they've got a contingency plan, too. If they are not successful in fighting the subpoena, they are going to ask for an order of protection, which would essentially bar that information from being released publicly. You know he's a very private guy, and he does not want that information known to the public.
And maybe they would grant that.
Yeah.
I know.
Hi, I'm Amaya J from Los Angeles, and I think there is a balance to this whole situation. There is a level of accountability that has to be taken, but when it comes to private medical records, I believe that they should remain private, even if you are a public figure.
Yeah, I mean, they may compromise and say you got to release it, but it will be sealed. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, my name is Brittany Lima from New Jersey on RFK Jr. I think RFK Jr. cutting off a penis off a dead raccoon is a sentence that you would quite literally find in a How to Be a Serial Killer playbook. And while it's not surprising that a man who would jump willingly into a pool with jeans on and looks like a dried mango would do this, it is quite shocking when you remember he is the U.S. Secretary of Health.
But not a serial killer.
But not.
I mean, that's the upside.
But not a serial killer.
Okay, one more.
Look, I don't agree with Alex Cooper on everything, but I do think what she's doing here and her ability to make noise in a very noisy environment is exactly right. She's basically just saying, you don't talk about it, be about it. Now, the one thing I will say, though, is Dave Portnoy does need to keep out of women's business because he's definitely stirring the pot.
Oh, I love Dave Portnoy.
He's stirring the pot, but also remember, he's at the center of this. I mean, he put them on.
And he can sit on the beach in his chair with Miss Peaches and just enjoy life and stir that pot.
Good for him.
Okay. All right.
Big Miss Peaches fan?
Now we're doing Kevin Hart.
Golf?
G-Block, wherever you want to go.
Big Miss Peaches fans around here?
Yeah.
I love her.
This is not going to go well.
What?
Hey, Laz.
Hey.
Is that up? Is that up?
There's a lot of sounds today.
They got it. Is it up?
It's like really loud in here.
Right.
You any big weekend plans?
Okay.
It's not a weekend. What are you talking about?
Okay. I clock out on Thursday, so I was just asking.
You do what?
Nothing. I work really hard all 5 days of the week.
Okay, here we go.
A very strange Kevin Hart sighting in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, that is, home of Dollywood, but this is outside of Dollywood. But there is a wax figure of Kevin Hart that looks nothing like Kevin Hart. So what does Kevin Hart think about it? I think you can figure out how he feels.
So you have this wax figure. I mean, it's kind of doesn't look too much like you.
You just pissed me off. You're trying to piss me off.
Are you gonna have them
You're
redo
trying
the
to
wax?
piss me off.
Are you gonna have them redo the wax figure?
I don't know. No disrespect to the artist at hand, but clearly he didn't see. He didn't see me.
Really,
No, he didn't see me. It's no way that they gave him a picture of me. That's freehand.
That's freehand.
Well, I agree. It looks nothing
Oh,
like Kevin Hart.
really? Is that what you're going to say? Listen, we have another show of record. You have been recorded saying, I think it looks like him.
Vaguely, I said.
Uh-huh.
Vaguely.
Vaguely?
Vaguely. And I had a supporter in the room.
No, you didn't. Nope. And if you did, we've removed that person from the room.
We'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Stood on it. If you thought he
Yeah,
would
man,
stand on it.
business.
The walk back is insane. You had a supporter.
Yeah.
Stand on it. I've got nothing for you guys. I'm in vacation mode. You guys, make sure you guys keep Harvey and Charles and make sure that they're nice to Eshawn while I'm gone. Please. Please. You see how mean he is to me?
Us?
You see how he...
Who, us? What?
Very mean to me.
Talking about?
Yeah, he's very mean to us.
Yeah, he did. Anyone saying
Eshawn, if he does it, I can't help it. He's gonna be in a bad mood at least 3 out of the days that you're here. So.
Where did my
phone go? Where's my phone? Cameron, you got a headline or no? We had a controversy yesterday.
I know.
Do you have a headline?
Is my phone over in sports?
Where's Harvey's phone? Someone find it.
Take a bunch of pictures.
Oh, I got it.
We found it.
I ate.
Where the hell you go?
I ate it.
Cancun.
What?
Me and my mom.
You have milked this.
No, this is no. This isn't a breakup.
This was already planned.
Me and my
before?
mom, we do a birthday girls trip every year. I'm gonna milk the breakup because she's coming from Houston. I'm gonna tell her to bring me some Buc-ee's.
Wait, I want to go on vacation. I want to go on vacation too. Me too, Charles, me too.
No.
Please.
Apparently, you're already on vacation.
Yeah, every day
From
of
what
the
I just
week.
heard you say. I
Well,
clock out on Thursday.
My job's Instagram.
Mentally.
Come on.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've got nothing.
I got nothing else because I have some hard work to do over in that corner
I'm
of the
about
world.
to go do a podcast.
And when are you back?
I took off until Thursday, but I might come back Wednesday, depending on how Cancun
Keep
treats
that
me.
Thursday.
No, because I got Jamaica in June, so I need all my days. Miami and Jamaica.
How many days you guys get? They told me I get 2 days of vacation.
You
a year.
accrue days. Yeah, no. I got Jamaica.
All right, well, that's all I got.
Miami. And then Amsterdam in August.
Must be nice.
And then Christmas. Woo.
Well,
all right, guys.
Tawanda to live your life. That's all I got.
Tawanda's ripped jeans. Send me an email to TMZideas@tmz.com. You get a shirt because you were just.
And a cease and desist. We'll see you tomorrow.